Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back, it's Sweeviver. I know what you're thinking. Martin, why are you not posting any videos anymore? Those tutorials, reviews, gameplays and such stuff. Guys, there's simply one answer to this. I've been just too busy. Ever since I started to work as a community relationship manager at Pimax Technology, I've just been too busy with everything. For the past 3 months, I've been traveling around in Europe, in Scandinavia, in Florida as well, in the United States, where I spent a lot of time with the COO of Pimax, Kevin Henderson, and we've been working together side by side. Just 3 days ago, I just came back from Shanghai in China, where I was at the Pimax office, and I've been working day and night together with the Pimax team, and also I brought you the day 2 announcements from Pimax, and I hope you have seen it already. Now, 2 days from now, this weekend on Sunday, I'm traveling down to Amsterdam in Netherlands, where Pimax is about to start off a stage 1 European Roadshow for you guys. And this is actually the reason I'm doing this video, because I would like to personally invite you to 3 awesome events we're gonna have during this roadshow in different locations in Europe. These are the VR Days exhibition, of course, which we probably are familiar with already, also VR Berlin and VR Space. As you may know already, we're getting very close to the first shipments of the new Pimax range of headsets, the 8KX and the 8K Plus, and both of these headsets features dual 4K panels with incredible image quality and resolution, now together with the same field of view as previous Pimax headsets, including the new modular audio head strap and better comfort kit. Now this new generation of Pimax VR headsets, it's quite some exciting news for all of us VR freaks and enthusiasts. And now, upon the launch, I would like to hold those roadshows for you together with the Pimax team, so you can try out the units on your own and see what you think about them. So the first event during this roadshow is going to be the VR Days 2019 exhibition held in Amsterdam, Netherlands, just like every year. The exhibition is held during 2 days, November 14 and November 15, located in the heart of Europe, very close to the Amsterdam Central Station. VR Days is actually Europe's biggest VR exhibition of the year, with hundreds of VR companies and developers showing off their new products for thousands of individual visitors, media, and also many YouTubers just like me. And this year, Pimax is a part of the show. Yes, Pimax is gonna have an own booth at VR Days this year for the second time. Last time was back in VR Days 2017 during the Kickstarter, and this time me together with Derek and Mose from the Pimax team will be there for you to showcase the new 8KX and the 8K Plus in different games, in simulators and other scenarios, so you can decide if you want to buy it or not. I will be there personally during the whole show, both of the days, so you can ask me anything and we can have a cool discussion together, just like last time at VR Days last year and the other Pimax events, of course. The exhibition might be full of people, of course, but don't worry, we're gonna have a time slot booking system as well on site, so you can book your time, and we really want to make sure that every one of you get the chance to try out those headsets, so you don't have to feel that you're coming there and you won't even get a slot. Don't worry about that. Oh, also, if you are a YouTuber, for example, a press person, or maybe you work for a VR online magazine or something, please contact me at martin@pimaxvr.com, and I can arrange a specific time slot for you, so you get enough of time to try out those headsets for your needs and for your first impression. And the VR Days Exhibition 2019 tickets are available at the official website. They cost €55 exclusive VAT for a full 2-day pass, but I think you can also get some 1-day tickets if I'm not totally wrong. And remember, the tickets are actually a little bit less expensive if you buy them online from the official website, so hurry up, do so before you arrive to Amsterdam. So remember, VR Days 2019 exhibitions is starting next week on November 14 and 15. Come there and try out and be one of the first in the world trying out the 8KX and the 8K Plus headsets from Pimax. Now, the next event we're gonna have during our roadshow in Europe is on November 27th. And this event is called VR Berlin, a full-day public showcase and presentation of the new Pimax headsets 8K-X and 8K Plus, along with some other VR accessories as well, such as the cool Yaw VR simulator rigs made by the company Yaw VR. Last year, back in 2018, VR Berlin hosted a great Pimax backer meetup event, which was a really cool thing to all of us VR enthusiasts and freaks. All of the visitors had enough of time to try out the headsets on their own, compare them side by side, try them in simulators, in games and other VR experiences, and just basically get a full picture of what Pimax can bring them. We had some really cool discussions and we had some really fun time together, all the backers, because last time it was only a backer meetup. This time it's not only a backer meetup, the VR Berlin show is open for everyone who's interested in the Pimax headset range, so any one of you can just book a time slot and attend it totally for free, of course. VR Berlin is very familiar with doing such events because they're organizing regular VR events for the VR Berlin community, where VR enthusiasts and VR freaks can try out the latest VR technology, listen to talks and network together. And actually, during the 27th of November, after 7 p.m. in the evening, the regular VR Berlin meetup will take place at the same location. So if you would like to come and join that presentation and meetup, you're welcome to do so. It's totally for free, of course. Have in mind though, it will only be available for a limited amount of visitors because we have to limit it. We don't want to pack in too much people at the same time. So make sure to book your slot or time slot as soon as possible. The time slot booking system is already up and running, and you can find the link in this video description down here below. Just pick your time when you can attend by creating a free account at signup.com in a matter of seconds and book your time slot now. You will get an invitation and all the details needed from us by email afterwards. And once you arrive, you will be able to test the Pimax 8K-X and Pimax 8K Plus, and also together with really cool Yaw VR simulator rigs, which I think will be very interesting for all of you. And remember, this event is all thanks to VR Berlin, so a big shout out to VR Berlin in Germany. The third Pimax event during our European Roadshow is held on the 1st of December, a Sunday, and it's hosted and sponsored by a well-known actor in the VR industry, a Dutch company called VR Space. You may remember the Pimax meetup last year in Gouda, Netherlands, right? Nearly 100 of VR enthusiasts, including YouTubers and companies, attended for a 2-day show where we tested and compared the Pimax 8K versus the 5K Plus. It was a great event back then. I really enjoyed meeting all of you, discussing with you. We had a lot of fun, and I hope we can do it once again this time, because this time on the 1st of December, VR Space is hosting the second event for Pimax, and now we'll let you test and compare the new Pimax headsets, the 8K-X versus the 8K Plus, and also other VR headsets, of course, just to compare the quality, the field of view, the resolution and everything. The event is totally free, of course, just like last time, so you don't have to pay anything. Just like VR Berlin, it's totally for free. And as I told you about VR Berlin, the VR Space event will of course only be available for a limited number of visitors. So make sure you book your time slot at VR Space as soon as you can. The event is held in the town of Gouda, Netherlands, and it's less than 1 hour away from Amsterdam city central if you take the train, for example, and it's located close to the train station in Gouda. The time slot booking system for the VR Space meetup is already up and running, and you will find the link in the video description down here below, where you can just pick a time, create a free account on the signup.com in a matter of few seconds and book your time slot for VR Space. You will of course get an invitation letter with all the details, the address and everything in good time, well before the event starts, of course. And remember, this event is all thanks to VR Space, so a big thanks and shout out to our Dutch friends at VR Space. We really appreciate that. Guys, I really look forward to see you all there, at least on one of the shows. Pick any of them or just come to all of them. Make sure to book your time slot as soon as possible. The time slots will not be able to book on the VR days before you arrive. It will only be possible to book your time slot when you arrive at the VR days, but I'm sure we're gonna have time enough, and we're gonna have some time for some drop-ins as well, so don't worry about that. And if you are a press person, some kind of YouTuber, a VR YouTuber maybe, or working for a magazine or anything, if you would like a specific slot for some time testing the units, let me know by contacting me on martin@pimaxvr.com. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming and trying out our headsets. In a couple of days only, it's already next week, starting up with VR days. Yeah, see you very soon again. Oh man, I'm a little bit rusty. It was a long time ago I did something like this. Cheers, guys.